FBI not only caught using my finances, but them and another FBI agent admitting it, not only stealing my info, but making money with AT&T in my home, and their FBIS instructor tag found behind my desk, but selling my info to the woman that did the Harry Potter story because they stole the Harry Potter from my dreams, but actually had illegal instruments put in my body. FBI, yeah, believe it or not. But talk is cheap, right? So why don't you go ahead and go to M as in Mark, A as in Apple, R as in Red, K as in Kill, period, S as in Sam, H as in Hell, A as in Apple, L as in Lamb, L as in Lamb, I as in Indian, T as in Tom, period, 902 at Instagram.com. But bonus for you guys, well, they've been counterfeiting U.S. funds and not only proving using my marketplace accounts, but they put the marketplace stock market names on the counterfeit U.S. currency they've been making out of their FBI Logix banks. But putting coronavirus strips on the U.S. bills and paying out people hush money with the FBI agent's face on the bill, but with their ticket mark that is found all over my house and everywhere else, including connected to Nazis. But let me show you what it looks like, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I would have to say, look right here, on my ground, in my room. You see it right over there? Well, let's not stop there, because we got a bonus for you now. Oh, bonuses do come. Kind of like this bonus right here that's going to come. And this is going to be quite a coincidence. And this bonus is from a Hannibal Lecter skin suit they made of me. And them connected to Nazis at the end of the day. But actually burning out my internal organs with illegal instruments after I proved that them and LAPD murdered a Secret Service agent after they impersonated one at my probation office, but who've been facilitating my torture in this house for 30 years, but 6 years of them committing murder to a Secret Service agent and bomb plots they're involved with to 600 federal buildings, but FBI involved with those bomb plots is kind of scary. But talk is cheap, right? But of course talk is cheap. So forget the talking. And let's go straight to the proof of it. And that being New York City in front of your eyes now, right? With planes flying through the buildings, but found inside a charger. But the same people using my trademarks, just like FBI is doing, and giving free meals and gift sweepstake store gift sprees, shopping sprees to people, but using all my finances, right? But them involved with, oh, that says FBI right there too. FBI. Well, what do you know? And I didn't put that there. And you can check that part because it's got cameras on this thing. Whoever put it there, they'll know because there's cameras on there. Yeah, so there it is there. And talk is not cheap no more. I want to state, for some reason, I've been seeing FBI's name on everything. And that's it. You see the FBI? It's only right there in front of you, right? Yeah, that's kind of scary, actually. Well, damn, FBI, what you doing that much, huh? And then the White House, their second bomb plot, which is right here, the White House. And the nuclear reactor they have at the White House that they're going to blow up the White House with. But them having the same thing under my hardwood, but a link to their partners, Home Depot, who's got a house in the corner with the very U-Haul license plate from Arizona, but where my mining fields are with PC computers, but gold mining and silver mining, but through computers, and it being in Arizona. But Arizona over here trying to kill me using U-Haul vehicles, but connected to my internal organs, cutting off my power, helping LAPD do kidnappings and all kind of other shit, but trying to rob me. And everybody is robbing me, is what's been happening for 30 years, including Disney. Yeah, making movies but torturing me. Star Wars, Lion King, you name it. The movie The Boy Named Jack, that's stuck in his room, trapped in his room for 6 years with his mother, same story me, but me actually taking a picture. But the furniture linked back to Tesla and Disney and FBI, and why the FBI instructor sticker was on there. But they installed stuff into my body, in my tooth, but stealing my basic daydreams, but why it comes up on my phones, but why all the phones come back to the same ticket logo on the phones, but they're not real phones. No. Not real phones at all, they're remotes. But so they could commit these crimes. And then even have some of them, like this phone, having my trademarks on it, but them even kidnapping me to a fake hospital after I proved the murder on August 4th, 2019 with the 911 LAPD supervisor, Dale. But then they kidnapped me 10 hours later to a fake hospital for 15 days, Medi-Cal denying it, but then putting a dot like this on my skin and using my trademarks, which those are my trademarks, but what they stole from my home, and many people steal all my information from my home. But why my walls look all like this? Every time I go in the bathroom, they come in my room, put cameras in it. Every time. Well, we're going to go ahead and show you a sample, people. I want to go ahead and state, the problem is with these things, you notice the White House is written on these things, and then you got the freeway, police freeway, highway patrol. It's because the police are involved with it, and it's a law enforcement breach. Watch this. Talk is cheap, right? Remember I told you my finances are on the wall, right? Well, I wasn't talking. Talk is cheap. You see the encryptions? You see FBI right there? Go ahead and take a good look. Or a good FBI. The thief of it all. FBI. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, all the finances on the wall. The whole thing's encrypted. We're going to go ahead and show you the whole thing, as we don't have to do the whole thing with the marker, okay, people? So let's go ahead and help you out here. And we're going to do you a favor. You see this? Oh, well, you're going to love this then. Watch this. Let me go ahead and get this for you. Oh, don't worry about it. It's on the house. It's on the house. This is a gift of God, is what I call it, okay? Well, sometimes God gives us gifts. And this one's probably a gift for them. They needed this gift, so we're going to help them out today. Well, yeah, a lot of thefts and a lot of calling me Dirty June, giving me nuclear radiation showers, but illegally cloning me and milking my clone for the money, but having my clone have all the real information of my doctor stuff, this and that, me not able to go to the doctor, and them poisoning me with deadly chemicals in my home, rat poisons, but while robbing me and committing the same crimes Hitler did to the Germans. Then blocking all the phone calls I make, from religious to everything else. Nobody helping me. The police not doing their job. The chief of police at his OCOP, middle desk scheduling at LAPD.online. The only thing I can get from him when I call his 213-486-0150 is the slot machine fraud they're committing through the tokens using my accounts. I hear the ring ding ding on his phone. That's all I could get out of him. Yeah, because he's involved with the crimes against me too. And stealing my info as well. And that's the only problem. But that's why he's not doing his job. But I sent him 50,000 child exploitations his officers are involved with in my bathroom, including me, one of the victims. Yeah. Not to include the medical fraud, kidnapping for 15 days, and them still trying to do it again. But having the LAFD workers partners steal my medical info, sell it to Tesla, make a $20 trillion deal between 2020 and 2030 through motley fool, but what Tesla calls me, while stealing everything from me, including building his first Tesla vehicle off my DNA with the proof of it, including SpaceX, him stealing that, giving it to NASA, but it from my DNA, my private info, stealing it, and me have the chip to prove it, because I'll show it to you right now. Here you go. I'll go ahead and show it to you, so I'm not a liar. Because then I'll be a liar, right? I'll go ahead. So we're going to have to show it to you, so I'm not a liar then. Because if I don't show it to you, I'm nothing but a liar in my life. That's what I have to say now. Because talk is cheap, and we don't want to hear none of that bullshit. We want to see proof. And that's what I'm talking about now. You see the floor? Oh, hold on. I didn't even show you the floor yet. Let me go and show you the floor. One thing at a time, huh? Yeah, jumping guns over here. Oh, here we go. Jump on this gun right here. You understand it? That's quite a high run. That's the wall. Same wall. Yeah. Same thing. Well, there's a problem. Well, let me go ahead and show you. And it matches up with some things that don't look good to me. I'll tell you that much. Well, I only do this for a living. Every day, because the police don't want to do their job, I have to do it for them. So I'm helping them out. But they're torturing me for helping them do their job. Is the only problem now that we have. Well, why would you torture me if I'm doing your job and you're getting paid while I'm doing your job and you're not doing your job but stealing shit from me? And that's a problem we're running into and why we're having bumping heads over here. And that's a problem. Now, if you go ahead and look over here, we'll go ahead and state a couple things. You might see a face over there. Okay? Looks like a face because it is. But overlooking buildings, which is true. right? There's many buildings there. That print is mine. And I'm going to go ahead and state I did print that because I put that this is the proof of these guys committing voter fraud, this, that, and I put my account there so people can actually look and see that I'm not lying about it. Now, the problem is that face overlooking those buildings that are there, and kind of like the buildings you see there, but from the wood, that LAPD and FBI electrocuted me so bad, and I want to say electrocuted so bad, it takes battery acid on my mouth. Not to mention them breaking my tooth by putting installments and instruments when they took me.